Oh, stop. There we go. I have no idea why I did that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Let me, oh, oh, mute, mute. Hey, pro, pro streamer, right? And make sure this one's also muted out on Twitch. And it looks like it is. So we'll find out here. Let me go ahead and go over here and let me do a transition. And look who we have here. We have Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hey there.
How you been?
I've been well. How about yourself?
Okay, I guess.
I look over here and I expect to see Al, but
Yeah.
I see my printer
Oh, okay. Well, I expect to look up here and what do I see? I see,
stuff.
yeah, alligator clips. Yeah. Well, these actors that virtually act around a virtual environment that they're in, and they have to pretend like they're
Oh,
talking really to this man. That must
yeah,
be.
that's got to be tough.
Yeah, it does. It
Like
does.
the weatherman's in front of a big green screen, and
Yeah.
because they have a monitor over here,
Yes.
they're just, that's
Yeah. They're like going in the
exactly.
Rocky Mountains, snowy in the snowy mountains, Rocky.
I wonder if their stuff is backwards, like ours is on the monitor. Like when I look at the monitor right now,
Right.
this
Right.
is
It's like
this is my right hand, but on the monitor it's on the left side.
right.
And I wonder if the weatherman has that same problem, or if they have a piece of software that mirrors it.
Well, it probably would make it a lot easier because like right now I'm pointing left. You're actually you're actually to my right. When you look
Exactly.
at it on the screen, you're to my right. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, we solved that little problem.
that's right. Onward to conquer other world problems, right? Boy, we
Right.
really
Right.
could that easily.
Yep. You have a ship to build.
Well, yeah, I guess man, it's been taking me a long time, but that's okay. Uh, However long it takes, it's really been fun, especially the last few weeks or months. It's kind of coming back together because where I started it where I started it was right here, right?
Yeah.
And so that kind of gave me some of the feel for it and stuff. But the keel is made out of presswood, and it just doesn't feel right. So I went ahead and did it out of I don't know, probably poplar, I guess, whatever the pallet wood was that I used. But I've in the process kind of developed how to cut and how to design the frames. Okay, now the way the real model makers do it, they use futtocks, and they what the futtock is individual pieces that are cut so that you have your whole frame made out of these pieces. And I believe in here, and I can show you if you'd like to see it, or if you remind me, Paul, since it's content, right?
Right.
But anyway, that's how it started, right? So I now have it to about this point, and there actually is some rhyme and reason to it. There's a few spots where I need to tweak and stuff, but that's okay. This is wood, and I have a Dremel.
Do you do you find that it is easier to install the ribs a half at a time instead of the whole rib?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Paul, because a famous wise man in a past stream said, "Hey, Al, why don't you?" This is for graphic illustration. Why don't you, instead of making your ribs like that, why don't you cut them in half and install them by halves? So lo and behold, lo and behold, right here, let's see, let me point to it. Right there is proof that that's what I've been doing. So yeah, so I have found it to a point that it is easy because what I ended up doing on this one here, let's see if I can zoom in on this. Oh, that's right. I'm up there. Hold on. Let me switch cameras. Come on, Mr. EOS. There we go. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. There we go. Oh, not that way. So let's zoom all the way in. And let me refocus. All right, that's good. So right here, you see, Muhugs would want me to use a proper pointer. I'll be using this right here. Right here, I put this in because it kept breaking off. I don't have it with me, but the top part kept breaking off. Like this one here, this one at the top right there, it's broken, and I reinforced this one across. Um, but yeah, this one is just a single one that's been glued. And something else that I did on these, I have been using regular glue. By regular glue, Tight Bond 3, I believe, is what it is. But the the super glue, the CA glue, just hasn't done it well enough. And I think what it is the activator that I made just wasn't working well. But like back here, I've got some activator that I did. It just makes it real messy. I'm sorry, that that was bought. It just is messy. It just looks yucky. It doesn't. Yeah. See, and this is like one here. Uh, yeah, right there. Let's use the proper pointing device. That right there is where it dripped down and it all collected. So I'll have to. I'll probably have to leave it there, ignore it, and then when I put the planks on the outside, nobody will be able to see it anyway. But some mistakes that I've made on this. In fact, let me make a small paw.
All right.
Okay. The mistakes that I've made on this. Some mistakes that I've made on this. Take three. Is this deck is a little too high right here, uh, and it's tilted a little bit.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll have to, but I'll have to break it here, but not right now. I'm going to leave it for a second because I'm working on the front part. But this is loose, and this one's loose, so I'll have to break it here also. And by break it, I just need to get the
Just the
glue to where
joint.
it separates, and then I'll be able to push it down just slightly. And if I have to, hey, I'll cut it off again, whatever. And even if I have to, redo the ribs, I could just cut these off down here and take it off or something, whatever. I mean, I could do major surgery with it probably and be able to get away with it. So from the last time I took and made the forward bridge or whatever it's called out of an 1/8 inch, uh, 3 millimeter. Um, I think it's basswood, but anyway, that's that's the front deck, and then this one got cut, and I figure that is proportionately one step between here and here, and proportionately this one is three from here to here, which I'll make three out of this, and then that'll be the one there. But I guess I could always take this one off, but I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. Um,
I have a question.
Yes.
Given the scale, the
Yes.
accurate scale,
Hmm.
how big is it? How big is that bottom step in scale? Like if it's a quarter of an inch in scale, is it a foot or 18 inches or how big is it?
Kind of like that. I believe it's oh, let me see if I think I'm looking for it on here because what I did is I did it per this here.
Oh, you did scale it down to accurate measurement.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually I don't know if you can see. Let's see here. See this right here?
Yes.
This is this is the deck.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, see
Yep.
that?
Yep.
So I know what your question is, Paul, and I'm not certain. It's gonna just be on there the way it looks like it would be on there, right? When I go to build it, I'll just build it to that scale, and it should hopefully fit there. If not, I'll just adjust it. You know, if you want to come by with your micrometer and check it, by all means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for the invite.
but but the point being is, yeah, it's supposed to be this right here.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
exactly like whatever the plan is right here. Let's see. See, it starts here
Yep. It ends there.
and it curves around and goes up. I mean, as close as I can get it anyway, you know.
Yeah.
So so that's what I'm shooting for as far as scale. And I don't see it. I still don't see the scale on here. I think it's I don't know. I don't know. I think when I calculated it last, it was I want to say 1 to 58, but I don't remember. And I pretty much gave up on scaling it and just decided to go with the size of this.
Right. Which
But
that's a good way to do it.
but apparently when I'm in Fusion and I design stuff, I have to bring it out of Fusion, right, to go into LightBurn and then reduce it. I forgot now. It was 92%. So I'm off there, but still it's all proportional either way, I guess. It's not might not be the right way, but it's the way I'm doing it.
If you
And
think you can do it better, come on down and give it a try,
if
right?
anybody else would like to take a whack at it, by all means, or give comment. I take comments pretty well. I don't I don't fight too much, but if I think something is the way and a reason why it's that way, then I'll do it that way, obviously, because I'm hard headed too sometimes. All right. So what I plan to do today is I have the let me I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Yeah, let me go up. Let me face down. Yeah, let me go up. All right. So what I'm looking at here, move this over. Still, here we go. So what I'm looking at here, let me move the cable there, is the A rib, which is this one right here. I'm just going to put it like that for right now. That's the A. Well, actually, it's like right here. And what I'll have to do is take it over to the sander and sand off a diagonal on this thing, so that this here in here is actually diagonally cut off, so that when I put it up there, it stays. But for just for the organization of it, there's A, And if you notice, it comes up, seems to come up right to where it needs to from the bottom here, right?
All the way up to that upper rail,
All
isn't
the
it?
way up to that upper rail, yeah. Um, Now it may not be perfect, but and then I've got number one that's right here, and he, it's like this, right? I mean,
Yep.
it's going to sit there like that and be a little angled because of the way it's sitting there. So here's the other one. This one actually looks a little bit longer, but I can always trim it down. Okay. Um, and then number two, which is this one, and I've got them labeled right there, so I
Yep.
know which ones they are. I went ahead and did the whole rib, and then I just split it in half. And of course, I still have the whole rib. If I ever needed to do a whole rib, I took and I duplicated it and then split it in half, and just kept this, and then printed multiples of these. Like you can see, I can grab this. Like you can see right there, it was really a lot more efficient on wood. And I don't know if you noticed, all, but the wood grain going up and down,
Yes.
which makes it a little bit, you know,
Stronger.
stronger. Thank you. Yeah, I was going to say harder to bend, but I kept getting hung up on the bend part because you don't really bend it, you break it. But anyway, yeah, exactly. Um, so that's how I orient them. So all these are this way, and if I have to, I'll go through and fix some of the other ones. But anyway, here is number two, and pretty much it's where it should be because when this sits there, I think it actually will. Oh, and I'm hearing something. Oh, I wonder what I'm hearing. Hold on, let me mute
My
out.
printer, just a second. Let me,
Well, no, I think it's me. I am
just,
muted out there. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it wasn't bad. So it'll go. Let's go back.
did that get rid of it?
Yeah, it did. Yes,
That's my
whatever you
printer
did.
you're hearing, probably.
Okay. So here we go. That one goes there. So I'm just going to set it there. This is also number two for the other side. This is a number one. There's an A. So I've got those three in the front to do. And I know that I'll have to, let me scoot this up here. I know that I'll have to take on these and and possibly carve little holes in here wherever they come up. And I think what I'll do is I'll start with the number two, which is this one here. So if I put it right there, it comes up to about right there, right? Well, give or take. If I'm going with just approximate's good enough for me is what I'm trying to say. So so if I were to put it like that, it would be fine. I could notch it there, but I'm not. I'm going to put it right here, and may end up reinforcing the other piece on the inside. Maybe not. I don't know. But it really needs to go kind of right there. This one's a little bit off. I'll have to maybe play a little bit with that one. As far as angle, this one's actually a little angled that way. But I want this to be standing up. Now, um, let's take and grind a little bit off of this right here with the sander. Just kind of this little area right here, like that. Oh, can't really see it, but I'll do it and see what that looks like. Let me. Ooh, hello. Let me flip this around. I think I can draw this near too. See if this works. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this will be worth it because I got a sneaky feeling I'm just gonna grind a little bit. Yeah, there we go. grind a little bit and then go over and check it. And, you know, might be able to take this with me. Put it right here. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. How's that look? All right, so I want to cut this off, so I'm just gonna just take it and do like that on this. Now I wonder if that's good enough. I wonder if that's enough. I don't think so. But my plan is to make it sit there. Oh, it looks like I need to do this part in here more. All right, so I decided to go almost all the way and not really worked out as well as I wanted to, but I can stand it up and glue it just a little bit more. And I've also got another concern. Does it sit at an angle or does it sit straight flat? Because at an angle like that, angled with you know going by this curve,
It
it's
seems like it would have to follow the angle, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. And I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check something here because I have a photo image of the original lady. I just need to find it. Let me find it and then I'll share it. Can you see my file, Explorer?
No.
Okay. You will here in a second. Come on. I know I've got a picture of it, but I can't find it. And I've got the back. Here, let me go ahead and share my screen.
It seems like in the real ship, just for the strength of it, it would have to follow the curve of the deck,
Yes,
so that,
and
so that the ones in the very front would be 90 degrees to the ones in the side.
pretty much, yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Um, You're correct. If you look at those posts that stick out, they're also turned, each one dependent on its placement. What am I trying to do? Let me just do the whole screen. All right. Come on, share. It's not wanting to share. Why isn't it sharing? There we go, because I got to press share at the bottom. All right. So there's what I'm looking at, and I'm looking for a forward image, an original one. And I know I've got one in here somewhere. Here we go. I think it's that one right there. Frame. Yeah. Let me look at this one. Yeah. Yeah. See, Paul? See
Yep.
right there?
Yep.
Yeah. So it goes up. It goes up like that. Doot, 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 doot. All right. So that would be the way to get that to. And notice they've got like, I don't know what they've got. Some type of gauge or something to keep it from moving, or I don't know. But yeah, and they have double ribs all the way back too.
Yes, they do,
So,
don't they?
so yeah, so they got two of them, and they're just kind of just angled down here. I wish
Yeah.
I could see this part down here better. Well, I guess I can. Let's see.
And it looks like they're just pegged into the keel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? All right, so let's try to shoot for that then. Right there. Yeah, and see up here, they're starting to put that that piece right there
Yep.
all the way across the top. Ooh, that's a good picture, man. Okay, I'm still not quite at that spot, but yeah. All right, can we get? Yeah, we can get all four of them in there. Nice, nice. Um, guess I'll do it like that. Yeah. So as long as they sit like this, so that's the way it's got to go. But it has to go right here like this. So that means I have to grind that whole thing off. Do some more. That sits really nicely right there. And it even stays, well, it stays when I hold it. It wants to fall. So now, you want to take it back. Take it back. Take it back. That needs to go right there, like that. So what that's saying to me is I need to cut that little notch up at the top, and then I can do glue it like that. All right, let's do that. Yeah, let me go ahead and make this one the big one. Yeah,
That is a neat picture there, isn't it?
it is, isn't it? I agree, Paul.
Their staging looks a little suspect, but
It does, doesn't it? Kind of
it,
like mine. got the position there. Need to go back a little bit. I guess I'll try to use a Dremel. Yeah, I should have taken and remade this thing basically. I guess I could cut it right here and redo it and then just put it back in. I could do that. But right now let's butcher this one to where I know where I need the cuts and stuff. So that will do that there. And I want to assume I'll need another one at the very exact same spot on each side. So let's go to this one. That was number two.
For your notch, if you were really careful, could you take a Dremel tool with a fine point on it and make your notch?
Yes, yes. Right now I've got a little wheel on it. I was going to try to use the wheel. Um, and I just lost the other wheel. Put it somewhere. I mean, I have them. Where are the ones that I had though? Oh, there they are. So the next one here is number two. Number one. That one there. And it's gonna go right here like that. That goes up pretty high, but like I said, I can always trim it if I need to. All right, so I just have to knock this piece off. Because it has to come all the way across to here. Yeah, like that. Let me try that. This one doesn't want to sit yet. But if it goes,
Should that whole thing be turned so that the cut edge is facing forward a little bit more?
well, it is. It is. I'm just trying to get it to sit on there.
Oh, I see. Okay. I
You
got you.
go right here, flat like this,
Yep.
and
I got you.
I'm really tempted to just grind the whole thing flat at the bottom. That. It's really not staying there very well, but it needs to go parallel and up. Like right there. You see it or not? I can't look at the monitor, but yeah, I can. The thing is, from the spot that it goes, it needs to land at the top. It almost looks like it needs more angle. Woohoo! Boy, it's slippery. So There's one. Of course, I had to drop my pencil or do something else with it. Oh, there you go, Paul.
Yep. Well, that looks good, doesn't it?
You like that there?
Yeah.
Let me mark it off. All right. So that's those two, and then there's this one that's here that I think really needs to just come up right there, like it's doing. I think I've got it in the wrong spot, but we'll see. I think I'm pretty certain. Pretty certain. I don't remember it coming in there like that. It might be on the inside of the deck like that. I'll have to double check that. All right. So let me trim these two. This one actually seems like it's too far in. It just seemed like it was too far forward. No, I guess not. There's one. That's really close in. I know I'm messing with it, Paul, but I just don't want to cut it coarse. All right, look, it would have helped if I had been using the right ones, right? No, that's right. That's the rule. I'm going to cut the one for two and see what two looks like. There's two right there. Now, if I can find my Dremel, I wonder if it's inside. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to go find it. It's not out here. Or is it? Well, looks like I lost my internet for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. It works in here. I'll let it do its thing while I look in here, though. I still don't see my Dremel. What? What? Yeah, out there. See, I cleaned the office up today.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Well, not today. Yesterday. And I don't know what I did with it. Hmm. Geez. When I try to give everything in its place, a place, it kind of.
Hmm.
Oh, where? Oh, where? Well, I guess I'll go look elsewhere. Way back. And there we are. We are
Yay.
back. Yeah. Yeah, the internet. I think it was the network cable off my laptop. It just got loose. I think that's what happened. But I wasn't messing with it. All right. And yes, I found the Gremel.
You did. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Are you working on something right now, Paul?
No,
Oh, I thought you were working on a design or something for your table or.
Well, yes and no. In where I'm at now, I'm not. I have to go in another room too.
Are you working on anything Christmassy?
I just made something Halloweeny.
Oh no, Christmassy for that Christmas um, challenge or CNC thing or something.
No, you know the problem with that is it has to be an original idea, and I don't have many original ideas.
Well, I mean, clip art's clip art. Surely you can use clip art, right?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. So if it's not a kit, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it has to involve lights.
I have lights.
I have
And
lights.
is it CNC? Is it just as CNC or CNC? Could it be?
It
Um,
can be 3D printed, it can be laser, or it can be CNC.
can it be embroidered?
I don't know.
That's CNC.
It is, but I
Yes.
don't know.
But anyway, yeah, you really answered the question as I was asking it. Yeah. Okay. Well, because I've got some ideas on a design for a whole project, but it'll mean picking little pieces out from here and there and stuff. But what can I say? If
Yeah,
that's not good enough, I mean, I'll be putting it together and such. But
yeah. But it's that's going to be a good contest. There's
well,
some nice prizes if we get enough entries.
well, that's the thing. The number of entries I think is what's going to be hard. Okay, here we go. Tell me if this is too loud. Is that too loud?
No,
Okay. Okay. So there's my first little cut. I think that'll work. I think
it
that'll
looks like it'll work,
yeah. It's a little. It's not as deep as what I wanted it to be, but
but it holds it in position.
yeah. Well, maybe yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right. I want to see if I can use a little clip to hold it in position. You put this down.
Ooh, that looks like it'll work, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Here's the top. There's the front. I don't know. It looks like it's really really sharp right there. Like it doesn't have anything in between. Like it needs to be more here. Right there. Maybe I need to get the glue gun and glue gun it in place. You know, the question though is,
What's that?
where's the glue gun?
Oh,
That would just be another interruption. Boy, it's been real quiet today.
yeah.
It seems like it's been quiet progressively every Sunday.
Well, we have 3 watching.
Well, welcome to those 3 that are watching. Yeah, and
Chris Nealon wants to know if we need noise.
yeah, we need noise. Yeah, thanks, Chris, for watching. I'm changing on Twitch. Makers and Crafting. It said Ark Survival. I forgot to change that. Not that it matters over here, but over there it does. And you know, there's Jeff, and I didn't hear the speech bot. That's why it's quiet in here.
Yeah, the speech bot's not working.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, Jeff. Jeff Walsma. Hello, Chris, and greetings to you.
Falling in love with Minwax water-based wife on ploy.
Oh,
Where's she been?
oh.
No speech bot.
Yeah, now she's there. There she is.
Working now.
Hello, Jack. Yeah, see, we turned the speech bot on, and now people are talking to us. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, good
Hi,
deal.
Jack.
Good deal. I
Hey,
like that.
guys.
All right. So, nah. Let's just use real glue. How's that? Real men use real glue. I've been doing the crazy glue, guys. And hey, Jack, I made my own with a little 91% IPA, and put a little bit of bicarbonate of soda in it, and it was working.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
not getting feedback back from the bot.
okay. You're not getting feedback back from the bot. Maybe the bot's not loud enough. Maybe that's it. What do you think? Not sure. Paul, can you hear the bot at your end?
I did for a while, but not now.
Not now. And now it's working. Why? Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's see. So test 1, 2, 3. How about now? Somebody test it.
Well, let me.
I have several types of glue I'm using.
Oh,
There, now it's working.
okay. All right. There we go. Okay.
Here a bot, there a bot, everywhere a bot
Everywhere
bot.
bot.
Test 1, 2.
There you go. There you go. So I'm using type on 3. And I'm going to just put a little here and put that down there. And you know, I'm going to put some glue here just for the sake, because I know I'm going to have some glue there. That's a lot of glue, by the way.
Bot 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 omatic.
So there we go. Let's just put that one up there. And I think it goes about there. About there. Right. Let's put this here. No, that doesn't work when it doesn't grip it, right? Go. Go. Make sure it's perpendicular. Go. Yeah, I like that better, by the way.
Just gluing it.
I like that better, by the way. Yeah. But see, what I like is that it's a lot closer now between here and there. We don't want it.
I'm falling asleep, Kilroy.
Well, I know. My stream is to fall asleep, guys. Just rest well is all I can say. That looks like it has some glue on it on the sides. I'm going to leave it like that right there. And man, yeah, actually, that's okay. That's okay. I can see that better. All right. Let's see if I can put this side on. Guess I'll put it on like this. Do the same thing, basically. Well, that's where it needs to go. Make sure I didn't mess it up.
I'm going to watch my radio show interview.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good luck with it.
Explain the CNAC2, please.
Huh?
Well, I think the thing is, Chris, is the one is the hardener for the CA glue, a homemade hardener. Isn't that it, Al?
Hold on a second.
That's what I meant, not hardener, activator.
Quiet.
You're right, Jack in the shop.
I'm trying to find. Well, Chris,
I'm
it's
peeking out.
Chris. It's NaHCO3. It's sodium hydrocarbonoxylate, hydrogen phosphate, cream of tartar, yogurt. Maybe I'll try something like that. But I tried baking powder. Is what I tried. No, not baking powder. Yeah, baking soda. Baking soda is which is which is sodium bicarbonate, right? No, sodium carbonate. Yeah, it's NaCO3 10HO2O, Chris.
Baking soda. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Bicarbonate of soda. Bicarbonate of soda. Bicarbonate of soda. I believe. All right, I'm gonna see if I have. I know I have a little stick over here. Yeah. Ah, ah. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Let's see. What Jack say? Yes, yes. Well, I guess I must have used too much, Jack. All right, so all I'm trying to do now is get this top part to where it'll glue, and then the same thing with the bottom one. And let's see if I can get this other side done the same way. Right here. Oh yeah, and I need to get one. That is number 2. There we go. And number two is a big set.
Baking soda will also build up on the surface.
Yeah,
So
and
don't use that if you need the surface clean and flat.
and it
unless
does.
you can sand it down.
And it does. See it right there? And it does. Right there, guys. That's why I'm not using it right now. That's why I'm using regular. I'll just have to just grind it off. You know, maybe use a little wire brush or something. But it's going to be, I guess, this part here. Um, see right there also. All right, so let's let's mess with this one. Now I'm going to assume this is going to go in the very exact same spot. So I've already got my spot picked out up here. I just need to make sure that I put it on there.
Will it hold paint?
I bet it will. And I think that's about right. So it'll be something like this. Something like that. Can we go in any further on this? No, that's a, yeah, I guess we can. Hold on a second.
It just activated the acrylic part of the CA glue, so yes, you can paint it.
I wonder what happened if I wet it, if it would come off. Here, let's refocus.
Well, Al, I'm going to have to take off.
All right, Paul. Have a great weekend, man.
Yep, I'll talk to you during the week.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye, guy.
Bye, everybody.
All right, so let me put that other one on there. I've got to make that little cut. So let's make that little cut.
By Paul.
And if it's too loud, guys, let me know, okay? Yeah.
By Paul. Stay well.
Let me know if this is too loud, guys. Oh, wait. Let me put these on. You never know. Always got to be safe. Oh! I didn't want to go that deep in, but I guess I did. It's no big deal. The glue will cover it up. But there it is. It's botched up. It was just like whoop, and then there it went. All right, so I'm assuming this one's going to go right there, and then it'll glue up right at the bottom, about right there. So that means I have to chop this off. Let's see.
Chop chop.
I didn't grind this part here on this one. I left it that way. Let me grab another little clip for that. Hmm. It doesn't match up to where the other one is, but I think I've messed it up pushing it up, which means that it should work now. Yeah. Yeah, that right there is it, I believe. Nope. 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 It won't work if it grabs air. And it's almost like I'm backwards. Like I'm trying to use my left hand, guys, to make this happen, and it ain't wanting to happen. I don't know how much in the way I'm going to be. Not too bad. Don't understand why this one doesn't want to stay gripped on here. Yeah, I think it's the angle of this right here. I know that the model boaters use um, little pins to pin everything together, but I'm not a model boater, I guess. Oh my God. This one's really giving me fits. All right. Quick, glue it before it moves. Let's just see if I can just put a dab up here. Throw a dab down here. And yeah, that's gonna drip all over the place. Look at that mess. Look at that mess. Gotta wipe that up now. I know. I've got a little piece of cloth over here. Just need to tear it off. All right, got a little piece of cloth here, and I guess I'll just wipe it off. Yes. I don't care about in there. I just want to get it off the sides. It didn't drip on this side. So there it is there. Now we're going to have this one. No, not that one. This one here, we're going to have it going there to there. Something like that. But I probably need to wait for this to all dry. This one's going to go way like that, which I can see it here. So that'll be like that. And we'll go here, there, somewhere. Actually, right there. So I guess I do need to cut this one now. Here we go. Put my mask on. Noisy. So that one will go there. That. It's hard to grasp this right now. Needs to be curled on the bottom. Right here. Because what it was doing is it wasn't allowing me to move it back and forth like this. So it just needs to go right there, that. It's gonna be tough. This one's gonna be tough. Almost looks like that one goes there, right there like that. So they put some glue on this here. Look at that dripping. Jeez. It's going to be a pain to hold on to there. See, this is probably a good spot to do some crazy loop. Although if you see that, what I need to do to this is curve this a little bit more. So let's take the glue off of here. Get myself a little better angle. I think that's what I needed. More. want that to really go up a little bit more down the bottom. That's why I didn't care if it fell like that. Let's see if I can put a little clamp here. Oh yeah, and I moved these other ones too because I pulled up. It's gonna be tough to get that one clamped in. This way. Right? All right. And this one is gonna go same spot more or less, about right here. Let's see. Give or take. I probably should have cut that with the laser, but I didn't realize that I needed to. And if I ever have to do it again, I guess I will. All right, here we go. There's the last one right there. And that'll be this one here. And that sure does look peanut. Yeah, that's not A.
Hello, waving hand still going.
Hello, waving hand still going. Woohoo! Howdy ho. How you doing, Jim? How are you this afternoon? Man, that's just not wide enough to go across there. Yeah. Let's see, do I have another one that's wider? No, I guess I'll just have. See, normally they would just pin it right there. and I just don't want to wreck it. All right, so this one here goes from about here, here.
Good, just got done chopping up leaves.
Something like that. Hey, yeah. Garden work. This is A. This is still not the one I need. Where's the one I need? I need one. I bet it's over there. There you go. Here's one. This is a lot bigger. It's going to go right here. Right, here we go.
Missed you last week, life got in the way.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I've been working, Jim, on on the lady, and that's what it's looking like. I still have a little work to do on the deck up there, but anyway, that's just straightening some things out. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all these done here. Well, these right here, right now, right here, right now.
It's looking good.
Thank you. Let's see if I can get over to her. There we go. I don't know if it's in focus, so let's do a refocus. Go. Yeah, if I can just get these things to stay on here. What I'll do before I quit, and I'm not going to do much more, but put this one on, is a little more. So that means that needs even more right there. I wish I had some little clamps that were literally smaller than these. Let's see if I can do that with one other clamp. Come on, all I need is one other little clamp. Oh yeah, I can take this off now. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's got to go there like that. Well, it'd be nice if I could get a clamp on there.
Trip to Harbor Freight, get more LOL.
Well, I'm not using super glue on this. I switched over to using glue. The activator just wasn't working for me. You know what? I'm going to use a piece of tape to hold that in there while it glues. And I'll just take the tape off, and if it stays on there, well, it stayed on there. Too bad, so sad, right? See, like these two just loosened up on me, so I'm going to have to tape those in place also. And I guess it's because I keep moving it, obviously, right? All right, so there we go. If I don't break it. I got the general shape to this point there. The rest of this stuff will be filler, I guess. But I think I can draw a line the way it needs to go. This one, we'll see. We'll see. There she. There it is. At least for right now. Hello, Storm V Shadow. How you doing? ¿Cómo estás? Well, guys, it's been really quiet today, and there's been several people in there. I can't say that there hasn't, but can't see how many comments. Anyway, I think I'm going to take off. I think I'm going to leave it there and just shut it down, let it dry, see what it does, take the pins off. It's coming on 4 o'clock anyway. I think I'm just going to call it a big quit for right now. Remember, guys, no matter what you do it just for fun and live long and prosper. We'll talk to you all later. See you guys next Sunday. In the meantime, no matter what you do it just for fun. Live long and prosper.